have here? A monarchy or a republic? Franklin looked her in the eye and said, a republic, if you can keep it. Those 5 words, if you can keep it, that's been our charge, Pennsylvanians. That's been our direction from our founding fathers to do this hard work, to build a more perfect union, to build a more tolerant and just and free society. So are you with me to continue this work, Pennsylvania? Are you ready to fight for freedom? And are you ready to elect the 47th President of the United States, Madam President Kamala Harris? Then let's get to work, Pennsylvania. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
you're going to want to eat.
I'm always thinking about that.
Depending on what time we get out of here, I might just go out and get home fast. Get something on the road, I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes. I feel bad about this thing here.
Hey, you did your best, man.
I mean, we got it good, and I can feed the box. Should I try to? I don't know. I got a good sound. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fine. It's perfect. No decent playing. I have an extra output. Because what I did with you is I switched your one and two to one. So I have 2 channels of good audio. I have that extra output, which will go in that way. It still he still sounds like shit because I'm still monitoring that. You know what I mean? I still got an input that I'm not sending.
Is your boom mic up right now?
Please all muchos planos de un llamado de cosas increíbles con su micrófono.
Pero conquistarte fue y se hizo realidad mi sueño. Era inevitable que se iba a pasar y ya se llegó y te quiero amar y quiero llegar muy dentro y no quiero llegar muy dentro. Viviré las fantasías que soñaba noche y día con tu cuerpo. Y ahora puedo comprender por qué. Porque tuvo que inspirar confianza, porque alguien te dio fue infiel, pero yo vine a curar tu alma. Era inevitable que esto iba a pasar, y ya se llegó, y yo quiero más, y yo te voy a amar, viviré las fantasías que soñamos en día, con tu cuerpo, con tu cuerpo, ¿cómo dice? El perico, mami. Y te voy a llegar, y no te voy a dar. Viviré las fantasías que soñábamos en día. Viviré las fantasías. Cuerpo a cuerpo, piel con piel, besar todo cuerpo, mujer. Y esta noche vas a saber lo que sentiste, mujer. Lo que soñaba no sería con tú y tú y tú. Con tu cuerpo. ¿Cómo está mi gente? Everybody come, everybody go. Come on. Come on. Puerto Rico. Anuncian tu nombre. Se celebra, se espera vivir por ti. Puerto Rico, yo jugaba ancestral de hombre. Sus siglos hombres van lejos Puerto Rico fue reina de canto, la primera de canto, quiero hacerte feliz. Puerto Rico, tradiciones de ti, como Puerto Rico, yo quererte, Puerto Rico. Siento la fe, Puerto Rico más. Yo soy boricua, nadie lo sepa. Soy boricua, Cristo me deja. No siempre seré puertorriqueño, donde quiera que encuentre, donde quiera que esté, yo represento a mi gente.
So travel pool.
Vamos a la buena nación de la salsa, que viene Miguel Cardona Jr. Vente, papi, come on. Grab a mic, grab a mic, grab a mic. Grab a mic, go. Mi gente, lo más grande de este mundo, siempre me hacen sentir un orgullo profundo. Lo llamé. No me preguntaron dónde, orgulloso estoy de ustedes. Mi gente siempre responde. Vinieron todos para oírme guarachar, pero como soy de ustedes, Yo le invitaría a gozar, conmigo si van a bailar. Yo le invitaría a gozar, conmigo si van a bailar. Dice, la 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 la, respeta mi gente, la 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 la, respeta, la 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 la, respeta mi gente. Que mi gente se respete, que lo sepa.
There's two here.
Todos somos boricuas, grítame hueca. ¿Has oído? ¿Qué fue? All right, let's go, come on. Let's go. Come on. It's an easy chorus. You don't need to know Spanish to sing it, okay? It's the same in English, right? As it is in Spanish. Ya la 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 la. That's what you're gonna do. Ya la. What do you think? This side or this side? Let's try it again. Here we go. Everybody go, let's go, let's go. Respeta mi gente. Puerto Rico se te respeta. Y a todos los latinos donde quiera. Yo le canto al presidente. Tienen que respetar nuestra raza. Por vote por Kamala. Respeta mi gente. So we're gonna switch up the chorus.
Okay.
Maybe they fixed it.
Please welcome Emmy winner, Grammy-nominated musician, entrepreneur, and philanthropist Fat Joe.
Yo soy boricua, pa' que tú lo sepas. Yo soy boricua, pa' que tú lo sepas. They said they needed a Puerto Rican in Allentown. And boy, I was more than honored to come out here and talk to my people. You know, Miss Kamala Harris, the next president of the United States of America. She's been a great friend to us. She's been a great leader, and I believe in her wholeheartedly. That's why I call her my friend. This message is going to be short but sweet, and it's about pride. To my Latinos, not just to Puerto Ricans, to my Mexican brothers and sisters. The day I seen Donald Trump come down that escalator and call them Mexicans drug dealers and rapists, he obviously didn't know the Mexican Americans that I know. If that wasn't enough, we had Hurricane Maria, where people were walking in water up to waist deep. Families were fighting. I went to Puerto Rico. They had no water. They had no supplies. I went out there to see my family. The man went over there and threw tissue at the people of Puerto Rico. Now, I started this with telling you, where's the orgullo? Where's the pride? Where's your pride if you're still out there talking about you might be voting for somebody or you're not decided? Where's your pride as a Latino? The man went and blocked the aid for Puerto Rico for Hurricane Maria. What are we doing here? The man blocked the aid for Puerto Rico's recovery. Kamala went out there and dealt with the people. Over 5 million Latino jobs since she's been in office. If that wasn't enough, about a month ago, broke my heart when I seen them say that my Haitian brothers and sisters eat cats and dogs. Well, where's your pride? If you Latino, you Haitian, you black, where's your pride? Where's your pride? The other day, this was no coincidence. This was on purpose. Now, I got to explain to y'all. I wish these mics were louder. You know, I'm used to rapping, right? But I got to explain to you. I really want you to feel the moment. I am a sucker for a good laugh. I'm the guy they throw out the movie theater because the movie's too funny and I'm making too much noise. I'm the guy that you can roast me in a comedy club and I will laugh with you all the way out. The other day in Madison Square Garden, that was no joke, ladies and gentlemen. That was no joke. And it was filled with so much hate. Hatred of Jewish people, hatred of black people, carving watermelons,
calling Puerto Rico an island of garbage. My Latinos, where is your pride? I don't know why, but if I'm speaking to some undecided Puerto Ricans, especially in Pennsylvania, what more they got to do to show you who they are? I'm telling you. And the thing about Fat Joe, if you don't know him, he's authentic. He will not sell his soul for nobody in the world. If I tell you Kamala Harris is with us, she's with us. Every single vote matters. Every single vote. And let me tell you something. They've spent billions of dollars in this election. Billions of dollars, wherever you look. Campaign in every state. If you think of how big the United States is, you got Arizona, you got California, you got Memphis, you got... I think it's biblical that the vote comes down to the little guys of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. This is God's choice. So I'm asking you, if you're undivided, go out there tomorrow and vote for Kamala Harris, because I believe in her and I know you can trust her and you can call her your friend as well. Peace, y'all. Fat Joe.
La 3 la tienes, Elena. Elena. La 3. Confírmame. La 3 no, no. Esa no sale. Llega ahora, Elena. ¿Te llega el 3? Algo raro tiene esa cámara.
Democrats are going to try to divide us and distract us, and the bedwetting Democrats are resorting to calling us garbage. Okay? I don't see garbage here. I don't see it around our great state. I see hardworking Americans that are tired, sick and tired of career politicians who lie to them and who hate them, and tomorrow we are going to vote them out. Okay, so we also know that President Trump loves us hard-working Americans. Whether you're a McDonald's fry cook, whether you're a sanitation worker, a farmer, a doctor, if you're successful, if you're on climbing the ladder, he is for all of us. And this president loves America. In fact, no one, yes, let's hear it for Trump. Thank President Trump. No one is working harder for this country. And look, he could be doing anything right now, anything. But he chose to stay in the arena for us, to fight for America. And look, they've tried to bankrupt him. They've tried to jail him, assassinate him. But every time he stands up and he says, fight. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Yeah. Now, we may not deserve President Trump, but we desperately need him, and we can repay him tomorrow by turning out to vote so that he can say to Kamala Harris, Kamala, you're fired! Okay, but we're not there yet. We're on the 1-yard line. We've moved the chains. We're almost at the goal. Here's what you got to do. We're going to swamp the vote tomorrow. We're going to bother our friends and family, our coworkers, our neighbors. Have you voted? Will you vote? When will you vote? You got to vote for Trump. We're going to do that. If we do that, we will send Donald J. Trump back to the White House to be our 47th president. Thank you, Georgia. Let's go vote. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper.
Of a Georgia pine. That was a good song. That's a good way to open it. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm fired up, ready to send Donald Trump and J.D. Vance to the White House. Is anybody in here ready to do that this evening? You know, last night in Macon was electric. We had a phenomenal night with President Trump, and this afternoon we're going to have a phenomenal opportunity with J.D. Vance to get excited, folks. It's time to get excited. This election is important. And in 24 hours, we're going to put America back on the right track. We're going to send them packing, and we're going to ensure that America is respected on the world stage one more time. And we're going to put Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in the White House where they belong to ensure that America is respected on the world stage. And with your help, we're going to make that happen. It's up to us, though. It's up to every one of us in this room. And you know, as the Commissioner of Agriculture, I get to work with some of the greatest people in the world, our farmers and producers and our ranchers from all over. And you know, at the end of the day, agriculture is national security. It's an important part of our nation being able to protect itself. Without our food, fiber, and shelter that we produce right here in our own borders, we're less secure as a nation that can't feed itself, can't sustain itself. And Donald Trump and J.D. Vance understand that. But under the last 4 years, we've seen net farm income decline over 40%. We've seen our agriculture trade deficit go over $30 billion, which means America is now a net importer of food. And I don't know about you, but that's the wrong direction. That means we're going down the wrong path. I don't want America to be dependent on another nation to provide our food supply for us. I don't want a country that depends on somebody else to provide supplies that we need for ourselves. We can do that for ourselves right here in our own borders, and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance will help make sure that that happens. Under this administration, as you know, our national security is at risk because agriculture is at risk, and I like to say this all the time: you can't spell MAGA without ag. You can't spell MAGA without ag, and ag is an important part of America, but continuing to be successful, and President Trump knows this. And it's not only that, it's about securing our border. Just about 2 months ago, our law enforcement unit in the department worked with other agencies, and we seized over 2,000 pounds of methamphetamine in a celery shipment right here in the great state of Georgia. Because of the open border policies of this administration, that's the kind of things that have happened. The cartels have used it to their advantage, and they're taking advantage of our nation. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, they're going to close that border. They're going to ensure that America is protected, that our food is secure, that our food is safe, because it is a considerable part of our national security that happens. You know, we've been doing things right here in Georgia to protect agriculture too. Thanks to a lot of our colleagues in the General Assembly and others, right here in Georgia now, if you are a foreign adversary to America, if you're a foreign adversary to America, you can't buy farmland in the state of Georgia no more. That is law on the books in the state of Georgia. And those are the type of policies that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance will ensure that we implement nationwide because of the importance that agriculture plays every single day. But ladies and gentlemen, we got work to do over the next 24 hours. We got to get out and vote. It's up to every one of you to help us make that happen. We got to get our family. We got to get our friends. We got to get our neighbors. We got to help get them to the polls tomorrow to ensure that we turn our country around, that we ensure that the only garbage getting taken out is the mess of this administration, and that they get sent back home and the garbage gets taken out, and we ensure that we make America great again, that we are respected on the world stage, that we keep agriculture strong, and we're going to make America great again. God bless you. God bless you for being a patriot. Thank you for being here. God bless the great state of Georgia. God bless America. And like I always like to say, y'all keep plowing, and I'm going to keep plowing with you. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
A pair of titties that fit just right, and the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Georgia Congressman Barry Loudermilk.
Now, I didn't choose that walk-up music. But there's something that has been happening in Washington, D.C. There's a new term called the Loudermilk problem that I've learned about. And it's because I've been investigating what happened on January 6th. What really happened on January 6th. And the more that we're releasing, the bigger problems some people have with it. So I thought that was appropriate. Bad boys coming out. Look, we got about 26 hours and 30 minutes left in this campaign. This isn't a victory celebration here today. This is a call to action. In 26 hours, we have to turn the tide for the future of our great country. Now, I was on the phone with a good friend of mine who's really involved in the evangelical community. Now, he tells me we're looking pretty good here in Georgia, but here's the concern. 39% of those that are church-going evangelicals do not plan to vote in this election. 39%. Now, I want you to just think about this. The 2020 election, right, wrong, or indifferent, was decided by 11,779. The 39% here in this state equals 2.4 million votes. If we were to turn that out, there would never be a question about any value system in Georgia, in our government, and in the United States ever again. Because that's how strong that voice is. When they were asked, what are 3 things that would cause you to get out and vote? 14% said, if a friend would ask me. That 14% would ensure victory in this election tomorrow. So here's what I want you to do. As soon as my wife, she was with me when I was on the phone with him, she picked up her phone and she started texting every Christian friend that she had and telling them to go vote. Think about it. Hundreds of thousands of people will show up if you just call them and ask them. And if they ask you, why is it so important? I want you to pull up the video of Kamala Harris when the people on the front row said, praise the Lord. She laughed and said, you should be at the other rally. That happened in Pennsylvania. That in itself will turn out votes. So here's all I'm asking you to do. We're still in a battle right now. This battle is not won, but it is winnable. Our job is to turn Georgia for Trump. It is that important. Today, when you leave and you're on your way home, if you're not driving, I want you to start texting everyone that you know that will vote if you ask them to, and ask them to go to the poll and vote for Donald Trump. He has been such a huge supporter of what I've been doing in this investigation, because when I took the task, I said I'll do it under one stipulation, that I get to the truth. And when I told him that, he said, that's all we want. I said, I'm not going to be biased. But he said, if you get to the truth, and the American people deserve the truth, then it'll exonerate all of those they've been going after. If we do not win this election tomorrow, we'll still continue to see the level of corruption we've had in this government for a long time. We have 26 hours and 30 minutes to turn that around. I believe in the people in Georgia. I believe in the conservative movement in Georgia. And this is our moment. Tomorrow is our day to start a new era in this country. And Georgia will be at the top of the list of who made it happen. God bless you. God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Georgia Congressman Mike Collins.
listen to the whole song. Hey, before I get started, I just want to recognize somebody that we have out here in the crowd today because she's a very special lady. She actually happens to be the only statewide elected officer here from Cobb County. That's our very own Georgia Public Service Commissioner, Tricia Pridemore. Where you at, Tricia? I know she's... Y'all, I am Congressman Mike Collins, and I'm just a good old boy that's made a living in the trucking business. You know, like Donald Trump, I've spent the majority of my career in the private sector. But every time I speak, I make sure to tell y'all one thing that I am extremely proud of. And that is I bought my ticket on the Trump train way back in 2016 before Trump was even the nominee. And by God, I've been shoveling coal nonstop ever since. And folks, after 9 years and one heck of a ride, man, you couldn't drag me off this train for these last 24 hours for nothing. I don't care. If I have to get out and push this thing across the finish line in first place, I'll do it, and I need you to be right there with me. Because guess what? It's time to vote. So do not, under any circumstances, let anything, even that table dropping, get between you and your vote. Listen, I don't care if you're a long-haul trucker or a long-distance runner. If you didn't vote early, you better show up tomorrow and you better go vote. Hey, if you want to afford a house, if you want a secure border, if you want your kids just to go to school and learn and not be brainwashed, if you want the most expensive vehicle you operate to not be the grocery cart, then go vote. I tell you what, I'm going to put it in real simple terms for you. If you don't want your daughters competing with men to use the bathroom stall or on the volleyball team, then go vote. Because let me tell y'all something. Our country is crying to get back to the number one thing that Donald Trump said you never get tired of doing. Winning. That's right, winning. I mean, think about it. Buying cars, going on vacations, buying houses. Every American, black, brown, white, people with 2 college degrees, no degrees. Donald Trump's policies, man, they lifted all boats. Everybody was doing. They were doing better than what they're doing now. But the media and the left, they have spent 10 years trying to brainwash the American people into hating Donald Trump. Y'all, a man that literally took a bullet for this country. Now, Trump's not running against Kamala Harris, y'all. Trump's running against a regime, a socialistic, big government, woke, control everything about you regime that hates him. But the thing is, though, Donald Trump loves this country more than that. Y'all, it has gotten so bad that they are killing the pets. They're killing the squirrels. They're killing the raccoons. Our government under Harris and Biden has become so out of touch with policies that it's broken. I mean, y'all think about it. They send a SWAT team in for Peanut the squirrel, but they don't go after the criminal gangs. They send money to foreign countries, but they don't help any of our hurricane victims. But guess what? Trump will fix it. That fellow was asking me what time it was. I don't know. Y'all, we're going to stop things. We're going to do some things. We're going to stop American families from losing sons and daughters to these illegal, that's right, these illegals out here that are invading our country. We're going to stop the fentanyl the gangs, the sex trafficking, all these things that these illegal outside invaders are doing to destroy America. Folks, we're going to stop the destruction of our country with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in the White House and an America First Congress that's going to have his back this time. So listen, I'm going to ask y'all to do something for me. Let's hunker down. Let's hunker down, you hairy dogs, for 24 hours. You do your part. Pull out that phone.